Welcome to my third vlog of 2025, October 21st, 2025. You see, it's definitely a mess here. I'm not, no food on the floor or anything, but this book, I dumped a lot of books out and looking at books and stuff. I have some really good news for me. I applied for a job. I think I have a good chance of getting it. It's possible I don't, but that Target is a good employer in that they always give me a chance. They'll always interview me, even if I have no chance to get the job. They'll give me a shot, interview me. I mean, in 2004, like I guess 21 years ago, my first time I applied to Target, they apologized, they have no jobs. But once I had experience, Target always giving me interviews. This is a Target in Dublin, California. I'm open to either Targets in Dublin or the one in Livermore. The one in Livermore where I spent hundreds of dollars on DVDs back in January 2016. I was working at what was called that shitty Iron Mountain job. That's almost 10 years ago. I got a Target credit card and they said, all right, Jesse, you've been using your debit Target store card constantly. We're going to upgrade you to a credit card without telling you. And I started spending it, not my favorite credit card, until I missed a few payments and they canceled it a year, 2 years ago. And yeah, but that was a good card. They were always good to me. I like Target. I think I could get the job. It's a stock work job. I'm muscular for. I'm deceptively. I'm gonna take off my shirt. You guys always say take off your shirt, right? I'll take off my shirt. I look flabby, you know. I don't do any. I'm not. I don't have a six pack, but I have a decent. I'm 140 something right now, 143, but I have chest muscles and I have shoulder muscles. I can lift heavy weights. I don't wear shoes. I can lift 40 pounds, no problem, maybe even 50. And hopefully I can start working at 4 in the morning, and I can walk to Dublin. I mean, I can easily walk to Dublin, California, from where I live. It's like an hour walk at most. I don't mind walking 2 hours a day, as long as I gave them open availability with two caveats, two exceptions. I cannot work past 5 p.m. on Tuesdays or Thursdays for World Workout. I said the social obligation. I didn't say wow, but I can work anytime I want from midnight to 11:59, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, everything Tuesday, Thursday. I prefer to work mornings because I don't know what happened, but I'm getting up really early lately. Like the whole Oklahoma Jasmine Clark stupid bullshit has caused me to get up before 5 in the morning. I think I said in the last video. I was already getting up at 7 in the morning for work, and I started getting up at 5 instead. My sleep is really weird. Like I'm like zero sleep says midnight might come afternoon start happening because of the Oklahoma shit, the Oklahoma abuse, where I would work. I mean, I would go to bed early. Even if I go to bed at 8 or 9, I'm up by 3 sometimes. Like I go to bed at 9, wake up at 3 or 4, and I'm too energetic back to sleep. It's also because my newfie lover or girlfriend Lexi, sometimes I feel energetic by 4:30 in the morning, 4:29 in the morning, 4:58 Jessica Alba in the morning. You know. I'm already fully energized, getting up by 4:30. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm going to bed before 10 sometimes. I think I could handle working at early in the morning. Even at 4 in the morning, I could get up at 3 and walk. Or I guess best to adjust my schedule a little bit and work at like 7 in the morning. I could get up at 5 and take the bus to Livermore and get there by 6:30. But Livermore, I think I'd rather work in Livermore than Dublin because that's a new experience. I can't walk. And the bus is cheap. I take a bus to Livermore, take a couple buses, go to Livermore Target, work there at 6, 7 in the morning, work to 3 or whatever, and be home in time for a while. So I hope I get a job at Target. I'm a little nervous though that I did something wrong in the assessment. I answered 100% honestly. I told them that I've blown through many jobs, that I've left jobs, and that I'm occasionally late, that I'm a good performer, and I did the whole survey. I know a lot of companies have bullshit like MPSI or whatever your personality test, but Target's actually really good. It took me like 20 minutes. The whole thing took 20 minutes. Target's a good employer. I think I can get this job. I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. I'm not doubting myself anymore. And also, I got a new medication. I forgot what it's called, but it's more for depressive states than the straight up mania. I have bipolar 1 because douchebag doctors in Irvine saw me during an extremely manic situation after the 2008 election. I was labeled bipolar by a doctor who saw me for maybe 30 minutes total. So I'm labeled as bipolar type 1, but it's really just, that's what it is. I guess I am bipolar type 1, which is basically, it's like a constantly mild depression. Like 90% of the time I'm mildly depressed, like, I'm never doing anything in life, it's hopeless. And then the 10% of the time I'm completely full on manic, going crazy, and think I'm a sex god or whatever. So maybe this new medication will cure the depression, because Abilify is used for manic episodes, which is like a sedative. I don't want a sedative. I just need something to keep, I think this other one is more for depressive states. It'll keep me from doubting myself, keep me more focused. And we'll see how it goes. It takes a couple weeks to take effect. I'm on 20 milligrams. I forget what it's called, but I'll probably show it off at some point because I had very open about myself, and no one's ever gonna watch this channel except for like 2 rude dudes and the fat Mexican cunt that flates pot awful, and who's the other one? I guess Enix Belmont. Maybe Enix Belmont, 2 rude dudes, and Turkatron the fat cunt are the only people who watch this. I expect downvotes and nothing else. Maybe they're all votes. I think we're stick with vlogs, nothing else. I'm trying to make shorts. This don't work. I'm gonna say some advice for new YouTubers: don't waste your time with shorts. Shorts are a joke. If you're trying to make money, shorts are not the way to go. Because one thing is the watch hours don't count. Even if you get a short and it's viral, it doesn't count to watch hours. Watch hours only come from videos. I'm gonna show you the earning thing. I'm not gonna display it, but you either need. Wait, look at this. All right, no, thanks. I'm gonna look at this. To get out, you need 10 million shorts views to get monetized and 1,000 subs, or 4,000 watch hours. 10 million shorts views is just impossible for me. Even my best. The best I got was 25,000 on the prior channel with a picture of a baseball player striking out. I don't know how people manage to make money off shorts. It's just not worth it. I don't think I ever make money on this channel unless I somehow. I have 12 subs and 3 watch hours. There's no way I'm making money. I do have ads on this channel. I think there's still some ads that the YouTube Blues Darfs put on there because I qualified for advertising years ago before they had these onerous requirements that I can never meet. It was like, oh, you need 10,000 views and like a long history of videos production, and then suddenly around I think March 2018 they made it all these watch hours, and that caused me to sort of flip out a little bit because the problem is YouTube is not going to make money. You might be able to make money if you're not targeted individual and you have a lot of content, but YouTube is not a way to make money. It's just not worth it. I guess if I was going to make money off this YouTube, I would focus on a Patreon and upload Patreon videos to try to do that way. But YouTube is not a way to make money. If you're trying to make money on YouTube, I'd say just don't even try anymore. The smelly Indians are ruining everything. Darf, 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 the darf, darf, 630, darf, 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 the darf, darf, darf. We are very sorry, sir, but your video is not original content. I've had 2 times I made 1,000 subs, and one time I had both watch hours and subs. I had one Simpsons. The problem is most of my views came out of Simpsons clip. This was my channel under jesseradin@gmail.com. It was called Target. Started in 2011. That channel managed both of the subs and the watch hours, but it was on Simpsons clips. The other one got subs, and then I started uploading softcore porn basically and got banned on purpose. But I'm never gonna get money from this shit because once they hit 1,000 subs, they ban me. They don't like me here. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make this video up to 15 minutes even. I used to work for Google as a Google Docs reviewer for the Google Books, and they do not treat their temps well at all. It's worse than any other job. I've worked for other ones I worked for Meta and another one, we studio localized. I'm not supposed to mention that, but I think I can say I work for Meta, and they respect us. We're contractors, but Google work is different between temp and contract work. Google has a straight up temp. I was just regulated it was a 2-year contract. I could only make I gave them 6 months as I promised I would, but I couldn't deal with it anymore. It was getting too much bullshit and creepy. They Mountain View and having the Japanese Seventh-day Adventists target me. Not even a joke, they were targeting me. Seventh-day Adventist Church and Mountain View was going after me with weird shit. I worked for Meta and a fruit company, and what's the other one? I've worked for Meta and a fruit company, and those are better. I was a contractor for 22 months. We localized to fruit company, the fruity company that makes faggy products for people, artists. I'm not gonna legally say that name, but everyone. I was. A lot of people admit to working for fruit company, but I try not to because they have like these strict things. You can't say this, you can't say that. But I worked as a linguistic stuff, made $30 an hour, and they were on it. They were good with us. There were some access things. We couldn't access half the rooms in the building because they were for the fruity employees, the fruit company employees, but we could access most of it, and we were treated with respect. They have this company, Apple, I'll say, because no one's gonna watch the channel. I worked for Apple for almost 2 years. Then I quit because Greasy Clown was harassing me, and I couldn't focus due to my bipolar, being aggravated by faggot, Greasy Clown harassing me. I said, faggot, I'm sorry, YouTube. If you ban me for this, it proves that you're out to get me, and I will go after you and shut you down. See, I used the F slur in 8 minutes in a video, so I don't know if that's. I didn't go F slur, kill yourself, whatever. I said it in a context calling someone an F slur. This person actually posted my naked pictures, so I think he is an F slur. He's obsessed with my nudity. But yeah, as I went off on Jesse POS, let's go back. I've worked for Apple and Facebook, Meta, and they're both good employees, and Google sucks as an employer. The difference between contract and temp work. Temp work, you're relegated, you're like a grunt and you're just doing the basic shit. It's like $15 an hour in this shit, and then contractors get paid more and a lot more, and they have some respect, and they're actually allowed to communicate. See, Apple gave me a $12 an hour. I got a 60% raise after 10 months. It's like suddenly, oh, you guys doing great. Here, we're going from $20 an hour to $32 an hour. Basically, I went from borderline poverty to making enough to live on my own, pretty much. Except I blew a lot of money on I blew a lot of money advertising on Facebook because I'm basically virtually shadow banned. So the only way I can get people to interact with me is by spamming my own ads on Facebook and X and stuff, and then people interact with my pages. But on my main Facebook, I target individual. I'm always sort of like, I don't know. I guess people are afraid. I get views, but I don't get share. I get shares. I get views, but no one's gonna actually interact with my content because hitting a like button on a Jesse Radin post is a death sentence. People are scared of me or whatever. Especially whatever. We are hitting a 10-minute mark, 10, 12, 95. It's a special. I know that. I don't want to talk about that. Can't even say that anymore. I could say that, but I choose not to, Yep. 10, 10, 10 to 10, 10, 10, 11, 10, 12. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Wee, wee, wee. I'm going to keep going, though. I think I have more to say. I was told 15 minutes is the limit, so I'm trying to make this. Let's see, what else is going to talk about? I applied for a job at Target. I got Fiji. I'm going to drink some water, though, on camera. I've been talking 10 minutes, drink some water so I don't dehydrate myself. My phone is charging, but I don't have an actual charger. I don't have an official Verizon, like, Samsung charger. I have a mediocre Amazon charger. Also, Amazon sucks, so they banned me for writing books and stuff. Drink water. Advice: eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, drink when you're thirsty. Don't do the same thing every day. Be predictably unpredictable. Don't do the same thing every day. That's how they target you. I hit space. Something happened.